This conference will now be recorded.
अद्य शुक्रवासरः अथवा भृगुवासरः श्रावण कृष्ण दशमी दिनांक 14 अगस्त 2020 सहस्र योग लवंगादिचूर्ण शंखं चक्रं जलौघान् दधतमृतघटं चारुदोर्भिश्चतुर्भिः सूक्ष्मस्वच्छातिरुद्यांशुकपरिविलसन् मौलिमं भोजनेत्रं कालाम्भोदोज्ज्वलाङ्गं कटितटविलसत् चारुपीताम्बराढ्यं वन्दे धन्वन्तरिं तं निखिलगदवनप्रौढदावाग्नीलं प्रौढदावाग्निलीलम् ब्रह्मणो हि समारब्धा मात्रेयाद्येषु पूजिताम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् आयुर्वेदरतं वन्दे माधवाख्यं महागुरुम् आयुर्वेदामृतं सर्वं शिष्येभ्यो यः प्रदत्तवान् द्रष्टाज्ञानी दृष्टकर्मा कृतकर्मा तथैव च अध्यापको ऋषक्श्रेष्ठो महान् संशोधकस्तथा गुणैरेतैः समुदितैः यत्कार्यं प्रतनोति सः समृद्धं हि कार्यस्य वयं नु प्रयतामहे सरस्वत्यै नमो यस्याः प्रभातात् पुण्यकर्मभिः बुद्धिदर्पणसङ्क्रान्तं जगदध्यक्षमीक्षते आत्रेयं प्रथमं वन्दे आयुर्वेदजगद्गुरुम् आयुर्वेदामृतं सर्वं गृहीत्वा हि सुरेश्वरात् अग्निवेशादिकेभ्यो यत्प्रेक्षत् मुनिसत्तमः प्रथमं तन्त्रकर्तारम् अग्निवेशं नमाम्यहम्। तर्हि एतत् महाखाण्डवं चूर्णम् अस्माभिः प्रयोक्तव्यमिति मन्ये। फलश्रुतिः विस्तृता दृश्यते। लवङ्गादिचूर्ण लवङ्गं शुद्धकर्पूरम् एलात्वं नाककेसरं जातिफलमुषीरञ्च नागरं कृष्णजीरकं कृष्णागुरुस्तुगाक्षीरी मांसी नीलोत्पलङ्कणा चन्दनं तगरं बालं कङ्कोलं चेति चूर्णेत् समभागानि सर्वाणि सर्वेभ्योऽर्धासिता भवेत् लवङ्गाद्यमिदं चूर्णं रागार्हं वह्निदीपनं रोचनं तर्पणं पुष्यं त्रिदोषघ्नं बलप्रदम् हृद्रोगं कण्ठरोगं च कासं हिक्तां च पीनसं यक्ष्माणं तमुकश्वासम् अतिसारम् उरक्षतं प्रमेहारुचिगुल्मादीन् ग्रहणीमपि नाशम्। एतदपि मया प्रयुज्यते। रसिकपावस्करः अस्य उपयोगं बाहुल्येन करोति इति कृत्वा मयापि तस्य प्रयोगः आरब्धः। विशेषतः यदा मानसिकाः तत्र भावाः वर्तन्ते तदा एतत् चूर्णं महत्त्वपूर्णम् इति प्रतिपत्ति सर्व बहवः अत्र सुगन्धिनः यानि द्रव्याणि घटकद्रव्याणि तानि सुगन्धीनि वर्तन्ते इति तस्य फलितार्थः. So this Lavangadya Churna is a good choice for varieties of diseases. It's a collection of many fragrant dravyas, and particularly when there is a psychological stress or there is depression, then this particular churna is very good. So I have been using it particularly. Previously, I used to have Vasanta Kusumakar with Rasapachak. Now I am adding Lavangadi to it. So Rasapachak, Lavangadi, and Vasanta Kusumakar, Sukshma Vasanta Kusumakar. This is a combination whenever there is stress and to be given with Mahakalyana Vivrita. So this is fine. Ragarham Vandi Deepanam. So Ragarha and Vandi Deepana, Rochana Tarpana Vrushya, Tridoshagna Balaprada. So in all varieties of this is very useful. So while reading it right now, I felt that this can be even used in cancer patients on a regular basis. त्रिदोषघ्न बलप्रदायण वृष्य नारायण वन्यदीपन रोचन हृद्रोगं कंठरोगं च कासं हिक्तां च पीनसं यक्ष्माणं तमकश्वासम्. So even in Kantaroga, this is a choice. So at least for oral cancers and associated with the Kantha. And even in Rudroga, Yakshma, Urakshata, Prameha, Aruchi, Gulma, and Grahani. So I feel the Phalashruti is quite wide, and I get prepared from Ashish Pitare. Our Rasik also gets his prepared from Ashish Pitare. And he uses in large quantity, but I was not using it so frequently. So Sukhanuvandi Sukshmascha Sugandha Rochano Mriduhu, this is one of the important aspects over here. And long back I was using Mahalavangari, which is containing bhasmas like Suvarna Bhasma, etc. I don't know whether we have that part over here, but even this Lavangadi is a good part. So Lavanga, Shuddha Karpura, Ela, Tvak, Nagakeshwara, Ratipala, Ushira, Nagara, Krishna Jiraka, Krishna Garu, Tugakshiri, Tavkshiri, Mausi, Nilotpalak, Kana, Chandana, Tagara, Rivera Balam, Kankola, Sita, half of the quantity of the above total. So this should be tasty, etc. And with this Sita, etc. So we may have to think about this churna on a regular basis in our practice. Agnidipana rochaka tarpana vrushya त्रिदोषघ्न बल्य हृद्य कंठ्य कंठरोग कास विक्का पीनस यक्ष्मा श्वास अतिसार उरक्षत प्रमेह अरुचि गुल्म ग्रहणी. So as I said, the Falashruti is quite wide and we can use in varieties of diseases. Though in spite of containing Sita in large quantity, it is even useful for Prameha. That is also another important aspect over here. So I think this is a very better option to do. Ashtachurna. त्रिकटकमजमोदा सैन्धवं जीरके द्वे समधरणततानाम् अष्टमो हिङ्गुभागः प्रथमकवलभोज्यः सर्पिषा चूर्णकोऽयं जनयति वृषमग्निं वातगुल्मम्. So this is typical Hingashtak Churna. It is Ashtachurna. It is by the name Ashtachurna over here. आज जो भीमसेनी कापूर मिळ तो prepared असतो का? Yes, actually Bhimseni Kapoor is not available, and it comes from China, really speaking. There are trees of this in China, and what we get is artificial, particularly for puja vidhi. The whole kapoor is artificial only, it's chemical. Now we are also doing dhupana every day and in our clinics, and we are using this karpura which is not really Bhimaseni karpura but it is available at a higher price, and still it is doubtful whether it is true or not. This Ahmedabad group purchases from China and distributes Bhimseni Kapoor. So it might be worth purchasing it from them. So Mithun Shah and Arya, the name of the company is something Arya. And there is another fellow, Shripal Shah. So he also sells this Bhimseni Kapur. So maybe we have to purchase from a reliable source. And particularly for this medicines to be used in medicine, whether it's Chandraprabha, whether it is this Lavangadi Churna or any other, we should be using only Bhimseni Kapur. That is for sure. So Trikattu Ajamoda Sendhav Jiraka Dve and Ashtamo Hingu Bhaga, and Ashtama is Hingu Bhaga or something like that. So so all in equal quantity. In Hinga also there is one Hira Hinga which is very strong, and we cannot use it in our day-to-day cooking as such. Or if it has to be put, then it is in very small quantity to be used. So we have to think about this. The one that we get regularly is our cooking is diluted and then used. But this Hiranga is also available, and in particularly medicines, this is to be used. It is very strong smell and very Ushnavirya. There is no doubt about that. So Agnimande Vata Gulma, this is the Palashruti. And Hingastaka Churna is quite commonly used by many people. Lavan Bhaskar is more frequently used. And no doubt this work faster. That there is no doubt about that. तुगात्रिन तिन्त्रिणिकाल तिन्त्रिणिलाजैश्च कौलव्योष त्रिजातकैः सर्वैः सचन्द्रैर्मोदकं वृक्षं सर्वं द्विगुणशर्करम् छर्दस्रुक्पित्तरो हृद्रोग कासक्षयज्वरापहम् मोदक. So तुगा चिंचा तिन्त्रिणी लाज कोल लाजा कोल व्योष त्रिजातक कर्पूर equal parts and द्विगुण शर्करा. I'm doubtful whether Karpura is in the same dose or not. This will be too strong. And Modaka is similar to Vati Kalpana. Only thing this form is given like a Modaka. And this is a Churna. There won't be Modaka to be made from this. No, where I did Modaka? Now, Sarchandra Modakam Rucham. So Modaka here then will be more giving Moda. So pleasant or something like that. No Modaka as a Kalpana. There is a Modaka Kalpana, so I was a bit confused about that. But it seems that this gives pleasure, Moda. Modan Karotiti Modaka. So shall we think by a conventional aspect only when considering our Lavana Kalpas in hypertension and sugar containing Kalpa in Prameha? We may not. Now this is a big question, and the answer is rather difficult. Long back when I was a student, Diego Zoshi was our teacher, and he said one of his experiences that he had prescribed Gomutra to be given to a lady, and then she came back and said, "I'm not going to take Gomutra." So he said, "Why?" So she said that the cows today are being given hormones, and all hormones are excreted through urine. So I don't want to take Gomutra in that scenario. Yogadoshi admitted and changed the medicine or something like that. And then he explained this experience in our class. Now, generally, desi cows are not given hormones, but he might not have thought of Jersey cow separately, and Gomutra from Jersey cow is not to be given or something. Then it is like the same. People ask, doctors ask people not to drink milk or milk products at all. And the basic thing is they know they have haphazard knowledge that it is very troublesome, but they don't differentiate between Jersey cow and desi cow. So long back, I had read one book from homeopathy that milk is poison or something like that. And he had given the references from Charak Seshruth, etc. also. And even in Ayurveda, it is said that it is poison or it increases kapha dosha, etc., creates Agnimandya. So only the negative points were collected by him, and this should not be given or something like that. In the same manner, there are controversies to use Gomutra in kidney failure patient when there is high uremia, concentration of uric acid, urea is high. And if it is according to us Kafaja type, then or Kapha Pradhanya is there, then Gomutra still can be given. But with conventional view that it contains urea and the urine also contains urea. So how do we give Gomutra in that particular situation? So we need to use our own criteria for this, whether to give it or not, and then try to think about this. Kollatkar sir once explained one experience from Zail Vaidya. The patient had come to him for high sugar level, and he used Lavan Bhaskar, and the sugar got controlled. So Kollatkar sir asked him, how did you use Lavan Bhaskar? Then he said, my diagnosis was Ajirna, so I treated Ajirna. I don't know about that sugar level, etc. Eventually, it also got controlled. That is fine. But I diagnosed in Ajirna, and that is why I gave Lavan Bhaskar. So, like that, in hypertension, whether to give Lavan Bhaskar or other medicines or not, this is a question. And if our diagnosis is Ajirna, we can give. There is no doubt about that. Now, whether to give this churna, Lavan Bhaskar, particularly in low sodium level, low fluoride level, or something like that. Or for that matter, even the Takrarishta, number 2, which is having Panchalavana, whether it is be given in these situations or not. These are all integrated approaches, and they may work to certain extent. That is quite possible. But still, we should have our own thought process about what is to be given and what is to be avoided, etc. And we better stick up to our own diagnosis and our own thought process. That will be better like that. So, Shardis Pitta Rudroga Kasa Kshaya Jvarapam. Shardi Rakta Pitta Rudroga. This is the Falashruti. And this should also be Rucha, there is no doubt. And for that matter, we can use this for Aruchi and Rudroga and Raktapitta. It's also good for Raktapitta. This is typical. श्वासकास कासादि हर चूर्ण तेकराज रस प्रस्थे कुडवं मरीचं क्षिपे अभया पिप्पली भांगी सैंधवं पुष्कराभयम् तत्खादेत प्रातरुत्थाय श्वासकास विनाश. So माका भृंगराज सरस कुडवं मरीचं क्षिपे मरीच अभया पिप्पली भांगी सैंधवं पुष्कराभयम् and अभया पिप्पली भांगी सैंधव पुष्कर तत्खादेत प्रातरुत्थाय श्वासकास विनाशनम्. So it seems that this is to be dried. Boil the liquid till the liquid is completely evaporated and dried. So Ghanasara is to be prepared, Swarasa and Marisha. Then add Abhaya, Pippali Bharangi Saindava, Pushkaravha, Antala each, Pushkarmula. There is no mention about boiling this in this stanza itself, but it seems in this Sankalpana, Ghanasara, we don't make it dry as such. We then further add the churnas and make gulika or something like that. But since this is in churna, Swasakasadikara, Swasakasadihara churna, it might be used in this particular way. Jivanti Musta Jivantyadi churna. Jivanti Musta Swarasthatvagela Dvaya Poshkaram. Chandatamalaki Loha Bhangi Nagar Vadukam. कर्कटाव्हा षटी कृष्णा नागकेशर चोरकम उपयुक्तम यथा कामम चूर्णात् द्विगुण शर्करम पार्श्वर ज्वरकासग्नम हिध्नाश्वास हरम परम. We may have to think about this in COVID-19. So Parshvarog, Jwara, Kasa, Hidma, Shwasa, all these are indicated in this today's COVID-19 active cases. So and even Jwara, Kasa, Shwasa, Parshvarog, all are taken care. So this should be used. Jivanti Musta Surasa Tvagela Dvaya Paushkara. Chanda Tamalaki Loha Bhanti Nagar Vadikam. Karkatavva Shati Krishna Naga Keshara Chorakam. So let us see the Jivanti Musta Surasa Tulasi Tvagela Dvaya Paushkara Chanda Choraka Bhed. Chanda Tamalaki Bhumyamalaki Loha Bharangi. Lohi generally taken as Agaru otherwise, but it seems they have taken Loha itself. Nagara, Balaka, Karkatavha, Shati, Krishna, Nagakeshara, Choraka. They have not mentioned Jwara. Parshvaruk, Jwara, Kasagnam, Hidma, Shwasa, Haram, Param. And Hidma, Shwasa, Haram, Param, that is another important aspect. So, I don't know whether this is available in the market or not. Jivantyadi Churna. Just see whether this is available. Does anybody know? Jivantyadi Churna is available in the market. Or we may try to prepare this. This is not a very difficult part. Trikatvadi Churna. Trikat Trifala Mustavidangam. Chavya Tvakshati Pippali Moolam Nakshakam Suradarucha. Tumbur Poshkaram Moolam Pathaila Rajani Dvaya. Bidam Savarchalang Sharha Saindavo Hasti Pippali. Yavan Tetani Dravani Tavantam गुग्गुलुं समं कुलप्रमाण गुटिका मधुसर्पिर्युता सिता कासं श्वासं तथा नाहम् अर्षांसि च वगन्धरं गुल्मप्लियं तथा शोकम् आन्तर्वृद्धिं च नाशे सप्तविंशतिको ह्येषः गुग्गुलुः कथितो मया. So this is said at Trikatvadi Churna, and then ultimately it's Saptavimshatika Guggulu. So this is something different. I don't know whether there is mixing of part or something like that. Trikatu Trifala Musta Vedagam Chahitakam. This is Navaya Saloha. Tvakshati Pippali Moolam Makshikam Suradarucha. Kumburu Poshkaram Moolam Pataila Rajani Dvaya. Bidam Sauvarchalang Sharha Saindavo Hastu Pippali. यावन्तेतानि द्रव्याणि तावन्तं गुग्गुलं समं कोलप्रमाण गुटिका मधुसर्पिर्युता सिता. Mधुसर्पिर्सिता युता, that will be better part. कास श्वास आनाह अर्ष भगंधर गुल्म प्लीह शोफ अंतर्वृत्ति. So Saptavimshi Katika Guggul is in use Tikut Trifala Musta Vidanga Chavya Chitraka Tvak Shakhi Pippali Mula Makshika Surna Makshika Suradaru Kumbaru Pushkara Mula Patha Ela Rajani Dvaya Bida Sauvarchala Shara Saindava Hasti Pippali. Saptavimshati Guggulu, as it contains 27 ingredients. So this is available by the name Saptavimshati Guggulu and not this Tikatvadi Churna. Pushanuga Churna. Patva Jamvam Rayo Rasti Shilodvedam Rasanjanam Ambashtam Shamali Piksham Samangam Vatsakatvajam Baldhika Bilvati Vishalodha Toyada Gairikam Shunki Madhuka Mrudvika Raktachandana Katpalam Katvanga Vatsakananta Dhataki Madhukarjuna Pushe Gritva Sanchurnya Sakshaudram Tandulamsa Pibet Arshasu Atisare Raktam Yachopaveshyate Doshagant Krutayet Ch Balanam Tamscha Nashayet Doshajantu Krutayet Ch Balanam Tamscha Nashayet Yoni Dosham Rajo Dosham Shavam Shvetarunasitam Churnam Pushanugam Nama Hitamatreya Pujitam. So this is famous and this is very well used. So particularly for Rakta Pradar, equal for Shweta Pradar. Yonidosham, Rajodosham, Shavam, Shvetam, Aruna, Asitam. So all sorts of Rakta Pradar. This is very well used. And since these are collected on Pushya Nakshatra particularly, this is called as Pushyanuga Churna. So what is the importance of Pushya Nakshatra as such that we may have to find out on astrological base and try to collect these dravyas particularly on Pushya. So Patha Jambu Amra Yoho Asti Shilodvedam Rasanjanam Ambashtam Shardalim Piksham Samangam Vatsakat. Most of the drugs are Kashaya Rasatmaka, some Tikta Rasatmaka, but most are Kashaya Rasatmaka. Baldhika Bilvati Vishalodha Toyada Gairikam Shunki Madhuka Mrudvika Raktachandana Katpalam Katvanga Vatsakananta Dhatuki Madhukarjanam Pibed Arshasu Ati Sare Raktan Yachopa Veshyate. So even for Raktati Sar, This is useful. Maybe we try to use this in ulcerative colitis. That will be better. Doshajantu krita yecha balanan tavshanashe. Now this is very typical. So jantu is kurmi or what? That is another important aspect. So balanam ye doshajantu kritaha rogaha tanapi nashe. So what is this dosha jantu or something like that? Surprisingly, I was talking to BP Nalal sir, and I don't know how it started the conversation. There was a controversy about the microorganisms, particularly bacteria, virus, etc., etc. And Pushya Nakshatra has the energy to do the portion of the Swami of Pushya Nakshatra is Brihaspati Guru. So, particularly Pushkaraj Ratna is used for this Guru, and generally it is Labhadayak. It is not controversial. So, Pushkaraj is associated with this Guru and Pushya Nakshatra as such. And this Guru Pushya Yoga, if it happens on Guru Vasara, Pushya Nakshatra, then that is said to be very auspicious. Purisha Virginia Dravyas are there in Pushyanuga Churna. It is used for Grahini patients. Okay. Purisha Virajaniya. So this is something very different. I was thinking of doing Japa of Guru on Pushya Nakshatra. That might be more useful. देवानांच गुरु श्रीयांच गुरुं कांचन संदीपम बुद्धिभूतं त्रिलोकेशं तं नमामि बृहस्पति. Japa for Guru, and if we do it on Pushya Nakshatra or on Thursday, that is Pushya Nakshatraवर कुमारिकाच्या हस्ते हे चूर्ण करावे असे संहितेत ग्रंथात आहे ना बहुतेक. I don't remember. If somebody has the reference, may put it over here. But Vaidyanathan said yes. There was divergent. So, Krumidoshatah, this is one of the reasons in Madhav Nidana, Nrunam Bhavatyati Saru. And this Krumidoshatah, he pointed out, and there is a mention in the Tika of this Madhukosh Tika, that Krumiyo hi Roga Karana. Krumi are Roga Karana as such. And we have other sutras that Nija Vikaras are due to doshas only. So even when there are krumis, and then he said these krumis are these microorganisms, bacterial infection, etc., causing atisar. So I was a bit surprised with his views. And then he showed me this reference that Krumehi Roga Karanam, etc. And then whether or not we should think of infectious diseases in this perspective and try to use Krumingna. Basically, is Krumingna going to work against these microorganisms or not? This is again a difficult question. No, there was one research conducted by microbiology unit in Pune University, and they screened 140 medicines for this R, and they found that only this Darvi has antibacteriostatic activity. In vitro study was done, and this only Darvi was having bacteriostatic activity. But Shunthi and Kutaja, etc., didn't show any action. Next Pushta Nakshatra is on 14th September. Okay. So try to remember this. If we want to have Guru Krupa, then it might be worth doing this japa, Guru Japa on Pushta Nakshatra. Now, I had a talk with Anna Karmarkar as well regarding this, whether we should be considering these microorganisms as Kurmi or Jantu. Here it is a Jantu word that is used. And he said that there are cases which do not respond, which are proven in allopathy by some particular infection. And those in which we can't find infection, they respond quickly. And this is my experience as well. I was treating two cases of malaria, high grade fever, 104, from the same family, two children. And the Mahasudarshan Churna, Talisadi, etc., was giving symptomatic relief for lowering the temperature. But every alternate day, there was this fever repeating. This one, Pushya Nakshatra, is on 17th August. Swarna Prashan is given on Pushya Nakshatra. That is another important aspect. So we do it then 17th August itself for the first time. And what I was telling. So Krumigna, this malarial patients or something like that. I tried for 1 week, and every alternate day there was fever. I tried Vishamajuranta Kaloha and other. Then we did the blood examination during high fever, and it showed malarial parasite. So ultimately, I said, okay, you can go for allopathy, and let us see how it happens. And with allopathic treatment, it subsided right from the beginning, and there was no further recurrence. So this cause-effect relationship about microorganisms and antibiotics, this is a long backstory around 30 years back. And thereafter, I tried to gather information from text and what can be done in such cases. Then I learned that it's better to give Shitake Vishamajvare Dadhi 700 nights. So before getting the fever, if we give Dadhi, then this is a better choice to do. Now this brings the doshas into the kosha. That is one of the important aspects. And along with the dadhi, we may try to give some antidote like honey along with that. So thereafter, I have not received any case of malarial parasite positive. I have been treating cases with Shita Purvaka Jwara. They do respond very well to Mahasudarshan and Talisade Churna. And there is no problem. Another big important aspect is urinary tract infection, in which also there is Shita Purvaka Jwara, Rigers, so to say. And we treat many cases of UTI successfully with Chandra Prabhavanga and some other medicines. But particularly there was one case which I tried to treat. Urinary tract infection was the diagnosis, and nothing worked. So the rigors didn't stop. The high grade fever was there. So ultimately she was admitted in allopathic hospital and she was given saline. There was oliguria, very small quantity of urine. And after 3 bottles of saline, then there was some urination, and then the fever started coming down. So this is also something very strange. So allopathic doctor said that she needed rehydration, without which the fever couldn't have been controlled or something like that. And so we have to think about this, why there are results in conventional medicine in such a scenario. In conventional medicine, and may try to think about this. In particularly UTI, there can be persistent vomiting. This is also very common. And then our oral route is obstructed. Whereas saline can be easily given, and when there is rehydration, then there is something good to do. Stool saline water is given through rice tube to maintain intestinal flora in ICU in Western. So this is stool saline water. What is this? Disturbed due to use of antibiotics. So it is given rectally or something. And there was one was research for kidney failure patients with probiotics, that the intestinal flora is damaged, and hence there is kidney failure. The absorption from the guts is not normal. काही अनुभव उलटही आहेत. लॅरिओगोचा कोर्स करूनही मलेरियामध्ये उपयोग होत नाही, पण हे रुग्ण आयुर्वेदिक चिकित्सेने बरे होतात. Can't we give Laja in spite of saline in these cases? It can be. पुष्य नक्षत्रोद्धरणम छात्र अदृष्ट द्वारा उपकारकम नेयम चक्रपाणी. I have used Laja Siddha Jala. If there is persistent vomiting and if it stops with Laja Siddha Jala, then that is fine. But otherwise, if there is persistent vomiting, then this doesn't work at all. And it is individual based whether to get success or not. I also have very good successful cases with only Ayurvedic treatment. But these two typical cases, which I had to refer to allopathy, and it worked. So I think there are two reasons behind this, and that we should not neglect. The use of antibiotics improperly has led to resistance to antibiotics, and the resistivity of the microorganisms has grown up like anything. On the other hand, our resisting power has gone down. And because the plants that are being used, or the crops that are being used, these are hybridized seeds and they don't have resisting power. So they need a coverage of pesticides. And how come we'll get resistivity consuming these kinds of crops? So we have to switch over to desi seeds, desi cow, and over a period we'll develop our own immunity. And then these problems will get settled. Laga Siddha Jala per rectum deta येईल का in severe vomiting patients for rehydration? I have given this. There are restrictions on the quantum that we can give. If we exceed 100 ml, even with drip method, then also it comes out immediately and doesn't stay and doesn't produce any effect. So we had cases of esophageal cancer, liquid dysphagia. Nothing was getting inserted, even water. And then this case was admitted in allopathic hospital and it survived on saline only. When they took discharge and came to me, I started giving medicine. Every medicine was vomited up. It couldn't go inside at all. But fortunately enough, after the sixth dose, the medicine could enter the stomach. And then the obstruction by the tumor was partially reduced. Therein, I consider that it's not total tumor obstruction, there is associated kapha also. And if that gets removed, then also the water or milk can pass through the esophagus. In that particular patient, we also used Bastis and Lagamanda, and then further Laga Siddha Kshira was given in the form of Basti. Fortunately enough, that patient survived, recovered, and he stayed for 3 years after that. So that was a great achievement that such esophageal cancer patient with liquid dysphagia was treated successfully and he lived for 3 years. So that's a great success as such. And initially it was a very tough job. The patient's relatives were all the times complaining that nothing is going in and everything is vomited out. And I said, okay, continue. Even if he vomits, give another dose, third dose, or something like that. And then it worked. But this rectal route can be used to some certain extent. And if we exceed the dose, then it doesn't stay inside and it is thrown out, and then it is of no use. Another method is rehydration through skin. Koletkar sir had used this in severely dehydrated kids or infants, rather, not kids, infants. In the month of 5, 6 months, 8 months, Dantodbhedaja Atisar or something like that. And Kshiral Abhyanga for all over the body helped that particular condition. And the veins had collapsed and it was not possible to give saline in conventional medicine. And so the baby was brought to Koletkar sir. And you do whatever you want to do, but I want this child to be alive. That was the thing. And that was successfully treated. So we may have to think about all these routes, there is no doubt. Conventional medicine has been successful with the administration of saline and blood through transfusions. And temporarily it fixes the problem. There is no doubt about that. I think this is not the only treatment, that is one important aspect. And in the long term, we have to think about the decreasing immunity of ourselves and increasing immunity of the microorganisms, and try to find out a permanent solution in the form of desi seeds, desi cow, etc., etc., and of course, vyayama, etc. But till then, the antibiotic may play a vital role in saving life. That is possible. Shirabhyanga for Atisara. Shirabhyanga was given, but the whole body there was Shirabhyanga. Shirabhyanga. No Shirabhyanga. So it was just plain milk that was applied all over the body, and it started accepting that. And then rehydration occurred. Oral medicines were also given, of course, and I don't know, he might have used Rajaneri Churna particularly, and the child was saved. There is Mr. Prabhu Desai, Vaidya Prabhu Desai from Kotkamte. He said that in infants, head region is the best region for absorption, and he has put this Shirapichu on head, and yes, this is all the thing. On thigh region also there is a good absorption, so that can be used for rehydration. So we may have to think of these ways, and whenever possible, we try to think what route can be used. So unless and until you are forced to think about that. So what I propose right now, that there can be failures, there is no doubt. The percentage of failure is very low, but certain times with the technology, conventional medicine can supersede to certain extent. So we may have to think about this and what can be done in Ayurveda to avoid such failures, that we have to keep thinking. And Laja Siddha Jala. One of my patients who was COVID positive had only 1 day fever and loss of smell. Now she has recovered, but she still has altered smell of onion and garlic. Was something used from onion and garlic in her? So, good morning, Sir Sheetal. Hope you all have recovered from COVID-19 very well. So, this Gandha Ajnana or something like that, this is also being found out. And I think this is associated with Vata dosha mainly, because this Swarshadnyanam, this is associated with Rakta and Vata dosha. So we have to think of these two. पूर्वीच्या काळात एरंडी तेलाने टाळू भरत असत, त्याचा काय विचार करावा? I have heard of this. I didn't remember this. Erenda tel for talu. So this is Vatashamaka more, but particularly for talu, may have to think. Satyktoshanam Irandam Tailam Swadu Saram Guru. May have to think about this. But what I feel herein, there is need of rehydration, and that can be very well done with Kshira itself. That will be better or something like that. So anyway, in this COVID-19, this particular churna, Jivantyadi churna, that we may try to use. And what is exactly aruchi? That is another important aspect. So tastelessness, that is one thing, or viparita taste or something like that. That is also sometimes taken as aruchi. And in that scenario, we may think of this Gandhajnana. And Jivantyadi Churna seems to be a better choice to be used in this COVID-19 patients. So Jwara, Kasa, Hikka, Shwasa, and Hikka, Shwasa, Visheshata. So that is a better thing to do. Periumbilical absorption of insulin is also more than on thigh and arm region. Okay, that may have direct entry into the bloodstream. We have this Sirajalaka around the Navi, and the insulin entering in this way might be entering directly into the Sira, and the insulin would be working more effectively or more instantaneously. Kabasura Kudinar Churna. Kudinira Churna of SKM is of similar content like Jivantyadi Churna, widely used now. What it is? Kabasura Kudinira Churna. Kabasura. Kabasura, Kabasura. What is the thing? So is it available in Pune? Mesentery blood flow is high. But why should we think of mesentery? Umbilicus is a seat of Sirajalaka. So we may think of that. Siddha medicine. Kabusara Kudinira Churna. Okay. So let us see whether it is available. Yes, sir. In Pune also. So let me see whether it is available some way. Otherwise, we can use this Churna, Jivantyadi Churna, Brahma Ayurveda. Kulanira is very famous in South. People have been taking it for immunity in COVID. Okay. So that is good that we try to come across with some this thing. Anyway, we'll think about this. And now this is a hot cake because there are many patients who are asking us for advice or for treatment purposes, and even in acute conditions. So the government was not trying to allow Ayurveda, but it has started on its own, and that is fine. So every Vaidya is having a chance to treat. Vapava is site of Meda, so umbilical region or abdomen is also good for absorption as Meda Karya is Snehana. Okay, there are some sites on umbilical Snehana, and this is very effective for many diseases like that. I also try to use put oil in umbilicus and give a particular massage for that. And this is also very good for Admana, etc. So maybe we try to do that. Nilavembu Kudinira Athva Adathodai Kudinira, Kabasura Kudinira. First two use more in dengue and chikungunya, last one now in COVID. Dengue and chikungunya. Nilavimbu Kudinira. Adathodai Kudinira. Can you get the composition of this? Which oil for Navi? Any. Erandile is also fine. There is no doubt. But we can use any oil. Nirgundi oil also would be fine. And one which is doing Vatanulomana particularly is to be used. And Pipalyadi oil for Arshar, that is also fine. Or we may go for this Vidangadi, that is also fine. Gandharvasta Taila for Nabipura, that is also fine. Its main content is Kalamega, Nabipura. Umbilical hernia is a totally different issue that is generally associated with surgery and difficult to treat as such. And I have come across few cases in which it has led to death. Surgery has led to death. So we may have to think more seriously about umbilical hernia, it being a Brahmasthana. Nilavembu Kudinira is used as Pittagana in all Pitta Vyadhis. Kafasura Kudinira for all Kapha Vyadhis in broad spectrum in Siddha. Rajapitta Vata Tiruppi Musta Neera water. Kavasura Kudinira, ginger, chukku, pippali, love, lavanga. Dushparsha, that is Damasa or Duralabha. Akar Karabha, Okilaksha, Haritaki, Malabar nut, like Ajwayan, Kushtha, Guduchi, Bharangi, Kalamegha, Rajapatra, Musta, Neer water. Name of the reference book, please. So these names are in this Malayalam, no, Tamil, not Malayalam, but Tamil. And so it's difficult, but anyway, if we get the Sanskrit names, then we can decide about the formula. Anyway, I had in my mind to study Ayurveda in a broader perspective. Vikrant, you are putting all references. Put them in the SVC group now. Kalamegha, Ushira. What is it? I don't know. Mustaka, Chandana, Sont, Kalimich, Chichonda, Snegor, Parpatagam. Anyway, what I feel we conclude over here and continue tomorrow. Anyway, this was quite SKM therapeutic index. Okay. Is this app also available? SKM might be available. Ayurveda prakando nigatita iha hi shalyatantra pradhanaha shishrebhya shashvato yan nikhila jana krupa vyapta chitte nayena ayurvedasya vanchan पुनरपि भुवने तां च सुष्ठुः प्रतिष्ठां श्रेष्ठं धन्वन्तरिं तं प्रणमति च सदा वैद्यवर्गो हि नूनं वैद्यवर्गो हि नूनं विरम्यते व्याख्यानव्यापारः श्वः पुनरपि मिलिष्यामः